What do you got for us today, KB?
Okay, so I've never been international, only domestic. So I want you guys, and this might be too hefty of an assignment, but I want you guys to build your dream vacation or trip based on different categories that would typically make up a good trip.
Okay, yeah. I mean, this is a question that could take a long time, but I'm just going to give you the very first thing that
it doesn't have to be like the very best thing. Just whatever comes to mind is being good for one of these categories. So it would be like one outdoor attraction / park / monument. Mm-hmm. For example, I put Zion. One beach / body of water. One outdoor activity. One entertainment activity. It could be a concert show, etc. One city's nightlife. One city's day life. One view. So like from your hotel. One place's people. And one place's architecture.
Love that.
If we have time, 3 places food.
Okay.
I mean, food, that is an easy one. Japan. I think you would maybe agree with me.
Yep, but I actually would go Mediterranean. I would go Greece.
So give me a place, like even like a city. So if I were to go to this place, I'd be most looking forward to the food.
I mean, I guess I'd go to the heart of it and go to Athens.
Athens, Greece.
Tokyo, Japan.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's got everything. Okay, but now let's go back to the top of your list. The first category was just like parks.
On this dream trip,
like
this fantasy trip,
outdoors.
you get to go to one attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whether it's a park, just one single monument, any attraction.
Okay.
Oh, I know. I saw it recently. There's this spot that is in the Alps that you go up super high, like one of the highest peaks in the Alps, and then they take you on this bridge and you sit in almost like what looks like a tire swing, and you go out over, and you're like fucking 20,000 feet in the air swinging on just nothing but like a tire swing. I would want to do that.
Have you done it?
No, I would love to do that.
But this is based on what you have done.
what I have
but
done.
I do want to do that, and that is a good answer. So I'll actually take that answer.
Okay.
And you don't have to say what you've done.
But that might fall under the category outdoor activity because you also have
Interchangeable.
All right, so
So
Alpine
things that I actually have done?
Have you seen the Alps?
No.
I have. Now this question's more based on monuments and not just general outdoor scenery?
It can even be like a mountain, a volcano, something you've seen.
So as far as what I have seen, I have said it before, but I think the prettiest place I've ever been is Lake Louise in Alberta.
In Canada.
Yeah, Banff.
Okay, yeah, I've seen. That's like the really turquoise.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's on my list. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a little cliche, but I think the Great Wall of China lives up to the hype.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's big. It's great.
Do you remember how long it is in total with all the little tentacles and everything?
7,000 miles?
14,000.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah.
That's insane.
And they also have a slide. So you take a chairlift up to it, and then they have this like slide that you take down. The slide I thought was going to be like made for 4-year-olds. It is extreme. You go so fast. One time I went over the edge of the slide, like almost just rolled
metal,
down a
right?
mountain.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's metal, and you're on this little, I don't know, like a luge. At one point I was going down, and like a few goats were just crossing. If I had left like 30 seconds earlier, I would have just slammed into a goat. But I was so close to the goat, I slapped it on the ass as I was going by.
Just goats as
Goats,
obstacles?
yeah, goats just
Do people die
crossing
on
the
this
slide.
thing?
I came very close. Like also at one point, my friends ahead of me just stopped, so I came around a corner and slammed the back of them at full speed. So yeah, I could see someone dying on that, but it was exhilarating. It had my adrenaline pumping. All right, what's the next category?
I mean, you kind of just answered it, but best beach / body of water. Mine would be Lanikai in Oahu. Felt like I was in a screensaver. It's like one of those.
Okay. Yeah, I felt like I was in a screensaver when I was in El Nido on Palawan Island in the...
Azores?
Nope.
Palawan?
It's an island in an archipelago known as... I thought you would know. The Philippines.
Oh, my God. Oh, so that's the best beach you've been to? The prettiest?
I mean, it's up there. Like for all these categories, I could just list.
Yeah, no, but
10
that's
things.
interesting.
I'm trying to say, like, the first thing that came to mind, like the beaches there were stunningly beautiful. It is where I got the worst food poisoning of my life. I actually got E. coli there. It became such a tourist hotspot so fast that they're still trying to work out how to get like clean, safe water everywhere. So be very careful with the food and drink when you're in El Nido. But
just avoid those things and have a blast.
Yeah, just don't eat or drink anything in El Nido, but the views are worth it.
I appreciate some Philippines hype.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably go Hido Point in Okinawa, Japan.
I knew we were going to get to Okinawa.
It's beautiful.
That's on my big list.
Yeah, it's great. Like there's so many, like if you like history, if you like the fresh food there, like the pineapples are unbelievable. Like pineapple wine where it doesn't even taste like shit.
Wine.
It's so good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Hido Point. Like one of my favorite memories from there is they had cliffs that you could jump off of into the water, and you would take these little pink gumball looking fish food things, and you would jump off, and when you were in there with like your scuba gear on or your snorkel stuff, you could roll it in your fingers a little bit, and then you would have huge schools of tropical fish that just like come all around you everywhere. Anything from like barracudas to like clownfish, everything are around. It was amazing.
Barracudas sound a little scary though.
Barracudas are frightening as hell.
So that's like I was high on Okinawa. Now I'm higher.
Because of Barracuda?
Because of everything you just described.
yeah.
Kind of just the
They call it the
awesome
Hawaii of Japan.
Yeah, so like people, if they're in Japan, if they're going for like a Hawaii type vacation, they go to Okinawa.
Okay, dope.
Or they go to Hawaii.
I'm going in 2 days.
Yeah.
You're going back to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Wow.
In 2 days?
Yeah.
So now, like, you've never left the country, but you've been to Alaska, and then soon you'll have been to Hawaii twice. So you're going as far as you can without having to go through the hassle of just applying for a passport, which is not as hard. I think you're putting it on a pedestal.
I got plenty of time.
Because Hawaii, like, you could do an abroad vacation for probably a lot cheaper than what you're spending to go to Hawaii.
Absolutely. Like Thailand comes to mind, but we'll see.
Okay.
What's next? All right, one outdoor activity. So mine would be the helicopter we took in Alaska to the glacial pool.
Yeah.
That was the most magnificent sights.
Yeah,
feelings.
being in that glacial pool, that's definitely like a top 3 experience for me. It's just like the bluest water I have seen in my life. Outdoor activity, I loved the Dolomite Mountains. So you can go in the summer and just hike from like lodge to lodge, or you can go in the winter and just take the gondolas up and ski down. There's great ski resorts, like very cool looking mountains. We'll throw some photos in. Crazy shapes.
I don't know where that is.
The Dolomites. So it is north of Venice, about like 3 hours north of Venice. So I think it's technically considered part of the Alps, but it also like it has its own name. It's where the next Winter Olympics are. So
Wait, really?
Yeah. The next Winter Olympics, 2026. So very soon. I don't know. Maybe there's a chance I get to go for work, but it was awesome.
The Dolomites.
Yeah, they have these lodges. We were spending time at one. This was before we had rented skis and snowboards. So we just took the gondola up simply just to hang out at the lodge because it's surrounded by these beautiful mountains. We were drinking all day. And then all of a sudden we go for a little walk. We come back. Everyone had left the lodge. And we talked to someone behind the bar. They're like, yeah, the chairlift just closed. So that's why everybody left. Like, it's time to leave. We're closing up. We've already done last call. So we were like, oh shit, the chairlift is closing. We run to the chairlift. It had in fact closed. Keep in mind, we didn't have skis or a snowboard. So then we run back to the lodge just to like ask for help. We need help getting down the mountain. Everyone had left. The lights had been turned off.
Stuck atop a mountain.
We were stranded on top of a mountain with the sun had already gone down. It was getting dark fast.
Red rum was painted on the wall.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
We waved over a guy that like patrols the trails, who like cleans the trails in one of those trucks that like grooms it. And we were like, hey, we need help. We're stranded up here. And he was like, I don't speak English. And then just kept on going. So we ended up having to slide down an entire mountain on
I
our
was gonna
butts.
say, you slid down?
We slid down a fucking mountain in the Dolomites on our butt.
And how long was that trek?
We did it, we would slide down like part of it and then stop, because if you just tried to go down the whole thing, you would get going real fast. My wife was in tears. It was very traumatic for her.
Not tears of joy.
Not tears of joy, tears of we're going to die on this mountain.
I got to check this place out.
But we ended up making it down there. But yeah, the most beautiful mountain range I've ever seen.
Okay. Another one I would never have guessed. Didn't even know it. Thank you. Outdoor activity.
I really loved, I think I was probably 27, 28, and I went scuba diving in a place called Silver Springs, Florida, which sounds like it's just outside of Ocala, which is like kind of
we've
by...
been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Central Florida.
Yeah,
So,
it's Central Florida. So the reason why it's fun is because there'll be manatees in there from time to time.
so what body of water is it?
It's the spring.
It's a spring.
it's a spring.
It's a spring, but it's beautiful. Like it's
Oh.
crystal clear. The water's really cool, but you can like swim down deep and go underneath these like felled trees that have like moss and shit growing off of them, and the water's like really bright turquoise. It's a really fun experience if you like animals, because you can see it like be right there by a manatee.
Phenomenal answer.
It's like
'Cause I didn't know about that either.
Wiki Watchy Springs, where
Yeah,
you
that
fell
was-
in love with a
Yeah.
mermaid.
Mermaid.
Yeah, yeah.
And that water was beautiful. Did you see that one of the mermaids there recently got attacked by a fish?
They're glorified. They're indentured servants.
Yeah, they have to breathe through these tubes,
They
and they
get
do
paid
little like
shit.
mermaid shows. I don't know if this was the one in Florida, but a mermaid was doing a little show, and a giant fish
got
swims by
attacked.
and just fucking bites her head.
Oh, was it one of those
I wouldn't like
Goliath?
that.
Groupers? I don't know if it was a group. No, it was like long and thin, but it just snapped on her head. She survived.
Is her head in place?
her,
Or is it missing something?
We should get her on the pod.
Getting bit in the head is a tough place.
It's a great vid. Hopefully we can throw it in here. I think we can.
But yeah, poor mermaids.
Poor mermaids. It's horrible for your lungs just to be breathing through those tubes. So they live a tough life. All right,
What's next?
I like this game.
Yeah, this is a great game.
I'm learning a lot because you have such interesting, obscure answers. Where the fuck?
I'm going to go with Disney World next.
We'll start with one city's nightlife. So, like, mine is boring. It's Las Vegas. I'm a sucker for that shit.
Yeah, and I had to go to Las Vegas for work, and I was like, oh, God, I got to go to Vegas. But you were like, you know what? Vegas is cool if you give it a chance. And I did. And the word you used was splendor.
The splendor. It's magnificent. I'm a sucker for that shit. I love the dinners, the atmosphere, like the grandiosity of like the buildings and
grandeur.
venues, the grandeur.
Yeah, just walking down the strip is
And the music. I like
lot
that
of fun.
electronic shit.
I'm going to go Hong Kong, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hong Kong, it goes all night. It's kind of like you're on like a party street in Manhattan, but it's on like a steep mountain and stuff. There's all these cool little alleyways that you walk down. You'll find like an awesome bar at the end of an alleyway with live music and people raging from all over the world. They hit a rough spot when the protests were going on, and then that led into COVID, but it's starting to come back alive. And you can surprisingly find whatever you're looking for there in terms of drugs.
Yeah. So that's
Which is
another
nice,
thing.
too.
You're in Hong Kong, and what are you on substance wise? What are you drinking, or what's the ideal night out?
I think my parents watch this pod, so I don't know if we don't.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't have to get into details. Obviously, if you've seen Hong Kong Sevens, you know I've dabbled with Molly there.
That's what I would do.
I don't think this would be the first time your parents heard you talk about drugs.
Yeah,
on this
but I
show.
feel like I've been talking about drugs too much on this pod.
Say hypothetically, you're a 24-year-old party monster.
Say somebody graduates from Tufts, moves to Clemson first, and then moves to Japan, moves to China. What would they do?
I don't know. You could find like a Nigerian probably selling some blow. You could, yeah. But it's just you've got like Irish pubs. You've also got crazy clubs. And it's just a very cool
bars and clubs.
environment.
Irish club in Shanghai sounds wild.
Irish pubs? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can find an Irish pub literally anywhere on earth. I don't think I've ever been somewhere where I haven't been able to find an Irish pub, including the trek up to Everest Base Camp.
We don't talk about it. There's an absurd amount of Irish pubs.
Yeah, absurd.
Everywhere.
I've been to the highest Irish pub in the world. I mean, I said the Dolomites were the most beautiful mountains, but I should probably say
Everest.
The Himalayas. Yeah, the Himalayas weren't too shabby themselves. But yeah, Hong Kong, great nightlife. Besides that, I mean, Shanghai in its heyday.
I've heard about
incredible nightlife. I think it's toned down a bit, but another city that goes all night and there's no open container law. Don't got to worry about that. So yeah.
Yeah.
For me, nightlife is pass. I don't like nightlife.
You're not a nightlife guy.
If I could go to a place in vacation and my evening with like a nice meal that we start at like 8:39, have like 1.5 glasses too much wine, that's good for me.
Yes. And now that I have
because I want to enjoy the day
that's
much
where I'm
more
at
so
too
than the
now.
night.
Yeah.
Was there ever a time where you were a nightlife guy?
I mean, yeah, Tokyo was an easy answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's
for
what
that.
I want to hear.
Like Tokyo is really fun. Just the lights that you see, like it's totally different from anywhere else. I had a really good time in Montreal. I thought Montreal was fun.
A great spot, but
Seattle I think is cool at night. I enjoy, like just because of you can go out on the water. I love sitting on the water at night. So any kind of bars or restaurants that are going to be on the water, I like sitting out there.
Love that shit.
you had a rule of thumb that like nothing good happens after 12:15, or you always call it a night after 12:15?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point in my life, yeah. Like I bet I've been out of my house, not on my street, later than midnight, probably 2 or 3 times in the last 5 years. Like I never go out late.
Yeah, and I think at your age, I'm starting to transition into that. Like,
let's relax.
Now that now that I have a kid, I think for sure I would definitely prioritize having fun during the day.
Yes, and vacation, like I feel like vacation, so much of that is what you're going to do, what you're going to actually see, rather than what you're going to consume. Like if I'm going to be super drunk, I think I would have a vacation that is going to revolve around nightlife, or a vacation that's going to revolve around the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So the next question would be best day life. So you get to spend a day probably in the sun.
I mean, Hawaii is hard to fucking beat. For that.
I mean, that would be my answer.
Like the North Shore, going up to the North Shore, and like Waimea Falls. Have you ever been there?
I went to the North Shore. I don't think I went to Waimea Falls.
That's where my wife asked me to marry her.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. We had been married for probably 8 years, and I never got the experience of her asking me to marry her.
To stay married?
No, I just wanted the experience of a proposal.
Did she get on a knee?
Yeah. So I had been asking her for
Did you
years to
gasp?
find a romantic place to propose to me, so I know what it felt like.
That's
too.
the spot.
And I thought it was going to happen at Epcot in front of the ball. I thought it was going to happen in New York in Times Square.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, we're walking across a beautiful bridge in Waimea Falls, and she gets down on one knee. And
Oh my God.
it was
that would
beautiful.
feel amazing.
It was. People clapped.
People saw.
Yeah, and that was probably at my fattest point, and I still got proposed to by a hot lady.
Did you have a ring?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
let's go.
This one. She got me a different
nice.
ring in Hawaii.
Oh, this was like a whole thing for real.
Because I've been asking her to do it for years.
Now I want to feel that.
Yeah.
Many men will never know.
That's exactly right. It's overwhelming.
For me, I would maybe some towns in Croatia. You got beautiful coastline that you can just walk around and like find these little coves to go swimming. Touristy, I would say Dubrovnik, like one of the most beautiful cities during the day I've ever been to. It is very touristy, but still a fun place to walk around in. You'll find a lot of bars that are kind of like right on the water, and then you can just kind of like jump off a little platform into the water, which is fantastic. Shanghai used to be great during the day too. I had a motorbike, and you just pop around to all the fun expat bars. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like everybody there was just out and about and raging during the day. On the weekends.
Harry Potter World
like
at Universal
Fridays.
Studios, pretty elite.
Harry Potter World, so
I believe that.
do they?
It is good. It's
So-
Separated
'cause they
from
have-
Disney.
Yeah.
I think it could be a good time.
Because they have like their own Diagon Alley.
Oh,
Now, when you walk to the bar, I know in the Harry Potter books they drink like butterbeer,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. Is the butterbeer alcoholic there?
They have both, yeah.
Yep.
They have alcoholic butterbeer. Okay, that would be cool.
So if you want to get like a tiny, like 3% alcohol beer, but with like 90 grams of sugar, that's your spot.
The Harry
Alright.
Potter world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hong Kong day life is great too, just because the fact you can rent junk boats. If you can find like 20 friends, everybody chips in $100. You get your own yacht of all your friends, and that yacht comes with all you can drink, all you can eat, and you just cruise out of Hong Kong Harbor and find a bay.
That harbor, that's
post
maybe
up.
my favorite urban view, like right up there with New York.
Yeah, I would agree. We'll have you back on, and we'll rank skylines around the world.
Dope.
Chicago's got to be up there
Chicago
too.
is so good.
Like from the Indiana Dunes,
I was just
looking
like-
across the lake.
I've
Yeah.
never done that, but yeah, it's a amazing skyline.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the nice beaches on the lake.
Yeah, no, I think that was one of your questions. What's the best
Yeah,
place to
so
visit?
like you
from-
get say you got a hotel
architecture
and
standpoint.
you're high up. What do you want your view to be? What's the best view you've ever had?
Ooh.
We got to shout out Chicago just because that's where we're based now. I think in the U.S., like for urban walk you can do, walking down the Riverwalk here does live up to the hype.
It beats the brakes off of San Antonio's Riverwalk.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. That's more like a creek.
Such a,
Yeah, that thing is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
yeah, the river is nice here.
I think when you guys came, you're like, what should we do? And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, go to Denny's or something.
The Riverwalk will like reel you in, and like the first hour in San Antonio was like, this is awesome, and then you're like, oh, this is it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, nothing against it.
Yeah. I like San Antonio, but I'd never go back.
Yeah,
So yeah, architect. Yeah, I would say Chicago.
Chicago for the out of any view.
Well,
actually,
and
give me something else because I live here. It's like
Seattle, again. Like the Space Needle is a great, like a little add-on. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's great.
It is
Like,
cool.
I think from a baseball stadium, Pittsburgh has the best view.
Yeah.
Easily.
Think
Oh yeah,
think-
the bridge.
Like, if
I
you're
think the
behind
rivers-
home plate, that's the best
it is amazing.
view in baseball.
Venice from an architecture standpoint, just because it's so unique. Like
Yeah,
just
that's
walking
gotta be
around.
up there.
Yeah.
Oh, St. Petersburg, Russia.
Have you been though?
I have not been.
It does look
But that's,
cool.
I think, like, of all the skylines, buildings, that's got to be up there. I just think that those cathedrals are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of Russia, it's just kind of like communist blocks of like really drab apartment buildings and stuff. But St. Petersburg has a much more European flair to it. And then you got to say Hong Kong too, just because you can be on like a rainforest tropical mountain peak, and then you look to your right, and it's just one of the craziest skylines you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sydney with the Opera House is good, too.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been down under. It does look like all those cities in Australia look beautiful.
They have underrated skylines like Melbourne,
Yeah,
Brisbane,
and like
Gold
Brisbane.
Coast.
Yeah, the Gold Coast. It's kind of like beautiful Miami-esque beaches, and then there's just like a giant skyline of
Massive
a city
skyline.
right in the middle of
Yeah.
it. We got to get down under. And then, did you have one more category for us?
I mean, we could stop there. It's been a long time.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I got
This
thank
was
you
great.
for
yeah,
the
that's
input.
like a lot of fun, and I feel like I could do this game like 3 times in a row and have completely different answers.
This is I just pitched a whole
was a long
podcast.
time.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
well, yeah. We'll save
I got the
this
answers
for-
I wanted, so I appreciate it.
Okay, sweet. Thanks for coming on. And when you come back from Hawaii, do you want to come on and be our guest for a Hawaii episode?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I might not do much, but
But you're also good at like finding interesting facts about places. and
yeah,
stuff,
no,
too.
I would love to.
So we don't only have to talk about your vacation because it
Yeah.
might just be like, oh, I sat on the beach, but we can talk about like the history of Hawaii in general too.
Yeah, Polynesian culture is so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're trying to do an episode in every spot where they've had a White Lotus season. So we've already done Thailand. Now we just got to do Hawaii and Sicily. When we can hopefully have Chaps' mom on the pod because she lived
That'd be a good get.
in Sicily. Yeah,
That'd be a great
she's
get.
hard to. She's hard. She's a very
whale.
busy
Top
woman.
3
though.
download episode ever on ZBT was my mom.
Your mother.
Okay.
I gotta do a deep dive into your mother.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time.
All right, cool.
Yeah, would.